Hi Aries, this is your weekly for May 26th through June 1st. However, the energy is fluid. It may resonate presently, in the future, or it could be past energy. So just take it how it resonates. This is for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome back. Thanks for liking, subscribing, tuning in, and welcome if you're new. I'm going to do a weekly spread for you, but first let's talk about what's going on in the planets. Mercury is now in Gemini as of the 21st of this month. Venus is still in Taurus. Mars is in Cancer until June 1st, so at the end of the week that transition will happen. Jupiter's retrograde in Sagittarius until August. Saturn is retrograde in Capricorn until September. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune is in Pisces. Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn until October, and Chiron is in Aries. It will go retrograde June 8th, so that's coming within the following week. So that's what's going on with the planets. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I try to share a little bit of information about what the planets represents and what it means when they go into retrograde. Also, how the placement in your charts and the sign correlate to my knowledge, because I'm still learning. So anyway, follow me on Instagram. The information is in the description. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you don't know how to check that information, there's your natal chart. There's a video in my description showing you how to do that, or you could just Google birth chart. You need to know what time you were born, where you were born, and the city and state, which most people know that. You do need the exact time for your moon sign. Let's get 4 shuffles for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. 1, 2, 3. All right, universe, we want to see clear messages for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Do a weekly spread. I think that was enough. All right. Overall theme of the reading: Page of Pentacles. Planting new seeds, new opportunities, new efforts, new investments, new adventures. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could be wanting to sow new seeds, wanting to invest in something or someone or an opportunity. Also learning new things represents someone studious. Could represent news about money, good news about money. Could also represent theft, so look out for that. Monday, King of Pentacles. I think you'll be feeling really confident, feeling secure, powerful within your nature. I don't want to say not necessarily within your nature, you're a fire sign, but feeling like a boss. Like I was kind of picturing the Emperor card, so kind of like feeling like a boss in essence. Financially feeling secure. This is definitely Aries or Taurus energy. Maybe that's why, yeah. Never mind. Feel like taking care of your responsibilities. You could be having a good day on Monday, like taking care of things going with ease, like paying bills, taking care of what you need to take care of. Like Tuesday, you could be feeling a little bit bored or emotionally lonely, feeling stagnant, needing new interests, feeling just tired of the mundane. You could be refusing the obvious, or refusing to see the obvious, refusing to see a situation or an opportunity, ignoring the obvious, rejecting an opportunity, or just not seeing it. Wednesday, make sure I'm pulling the right card. Ooh, somebody has a nasty tongue on Wednesday. Somebody's sharp with the mouth, manipulative, a little bit wicked, overly emotional. No, wrong card. Still wicked and a little bit manipulative. Somebody who may play mind games. Somebody who has a sharp tongue, very cold, distant, cruel. Could be spiteful. evil-minded, manipulative in that sense, like somebody who plots and schemes for their benefit. Bitterness in relationships, unreasonable behavior under stress, wicked thoughts, and difficult communication, harsh communication. That's happening Wednesday. Someone could be bringing this out of you, or you could be just cussing somebody out or something. Thursday. Oh, okay. 10 of Pentacles. It could be involving a work situation. Whatever this is, it's 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a delay in prosperity or happiness, or like your happy ending. It could be something that's financially draining, or some unexpected expense that pisses you off. It could also be a family that's burdensome. I don't know why that word is so hard to say. This represents some type of disappointment or misunderstanding within the home, or within your home structure, within your stability, within the stability of a relationship, or just your home. Virgo energy. Could be conflict over money or property, a relationship that's being someone being negligent in a relationship, or a relationship that's being neglected. Responsibilities that are being neglected at home, within the home structure. That's Thursday. Yeah, that's Thursday. Friday, the Chariot. There's progress in your affairs. Things begin to move forward. You're determined. This is Cancer energy. This represents triumph against all odds. Things are moving forward. There's determination here. Determination to move forward. Saturday, some anxiety. Something's keeping you up at night, possibly giving you some type of stress mentally. You feel oppressed by some type of thoughts. There's some type of worry, anxiety, fear, or stress-related ailments. This is Gemini energy. This is imprisonment of the mind. And Sunday, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ew. This is let me look specifically at this. This is chaos, a need for replenishment. This is feeling depleted, you feeling worn out, burnt out, needing to withdraw. This could be a one-sided relationship. It could be fertility or relationship problems, some type of disappointment. Could also be whatever this is catching up to you by Sunday, and you needing to really just catch your breath and to recharge. Let's clarify this spread. Let's clarify the whole spread for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. One more shuffle. To shuffle one more time. Clarifying the page, we have the Five of Cups. Somewhat planting new seeds. There's been some type of loss or destruction in the past. Not destruction, but some type of loss or sadness in the past. Maybe emotional loss. Some type of loneliness in the past, and you wanted to plant new seeds, sow new seeds, try new things, build on fresh ground and new soil. This is also fear of loss, the Five of Cups. It could be fear of loss, fear of losing a relationship or a job. Okay, so let's look at Monday again. Monday, we have the Fool card in reverse. You could be feeling insecure, feeling a little bit stubborn, wanting to kind of stay in your comfort zone, not willing to take any risks, not any crazy risks, like just playing it safe, keeping it cool, or you could be feeling too cocky and taking bad risks and being a little bit chaotic and naive and just making bad investments, like feeling yourself and just like jumping wildly off, just jumping foolishly off the cliff and just getting yourself into a bad situation that later on in the week you end up feeling really shitty about, with the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Fool card is about new beginnings though, so there's something that's being delayed, or there's not taking off, not getting off the ground like you thought it would. There's a lack of planning or recklessness with the Fool card in reverse. You definitely need to think carefully before you make any major decisions. So I feel like the King of Pentacles, you're so comfortable that you think everything's fine. You feeling like invincible, like that type of power. you feel so invincible that you take this blind step off this cliff, and then I feel like it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. So be mindful of that on Monday. Tuesday, with the Four of Cups in reverse, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you could be ignoring your intuition. This could be your intuition with the High Priestess in reverse. You're repressing your intuition, or there's some type of block. There's something that's blocking your intuition from coming through clearly. This could also be false allies, like you mistaking something for your intuition and it's not truly your intuition. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. Sorry. This could also mean there's some hidden enemies. Someone has a hidden agenda. Someone has some secrets or is hiding something from you. You could be you could be getting bad advice from someone or false information. And somebody could be keeping something from you for the sake of power. And that could be why you're in this state, this stagnancy. But also be mindful of that, because you may be weary of certain opportunities, or you may reject certain opportunities coming your way that are actual legitimate opportunities because of this secrecy or this trickery of the High Priestess in reverse. Someone trying to trick you or use you. Be mindful of that. You could also just be having a blockage, not being able to hear your intuition clearly. So pay attention to your dreams. Be careful about your circle and watch your inner circle. Wednesday, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, we have the World card in reverse. There's a lesson that's not being learned. There's some unfinished business with the World card in reverse. It's Earth, Saturn, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. It represents a cycle not coming to a close, or there's some type of delay because of unfinished business. There's a lesson not being learned, therefore completion is delayed, and there's something about it that's pissing you off, or somebody's pissed off. This doesn't mean that rewards and success are not coming. There's just a major delay here. Saturn is retrograde. There could be a karmic situation that needs to come to a close, but there's some type of resistance here. There's some type of stagnation. Something's holding this up. Clarify the World card in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see. The Queen of Swords in reverse and the World card in reverse. Oh shit! Just dropped the whole damn deck down here. Two more shuffles. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse and the World card in reverse, please. The Knight of Wands. It could involve someone who's like a little bit of a player, or who just has sporadic energy. This could be you. This is fire energy. This could just be like someone who's just like kind of like not all over the place, but sporadic energy is like, because the Knight of Wands can be someone who's easily distracted. They're very charming, creative, passionate. However, they come in quick, they leave quick. So this could be you just not focusing and not able to complete one task, and therefore this chapter can't come to a close because you're not able to learn your lesson. But somebody here is pissed off. Could be a mother figure. It is air energy, Libra, air, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be a mother figure, but there's some lesson that's not being learned here, and there's some type of cycle that's being delayed, some type of completion, success, fulfillment is being delayed. It's just someone young, charming, easily distracted, probably doesn't like to follow the rules, or just, you know, tries to make their own rules. But this is, you could be moving. It does represent progress in your affairs. It's just, I feel like it's sporadic. Thursday, we have the 10, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. We got, and then the World card is a 10 too. So we got, there's definitely some major cycles ending and closing, and, you know, trying to close anyway. I feel like there may be a little bit of a delay with this situation, but this is something that you possibly are not tending to something that you need to at home, and it's making you like you're kind of beating yourself up about it. You feel bad about it. It's giving you a lot of anxiety. There's anxiety here too. It's giving you a lot of anxiety. You're stressing about it. You feel depressed about it sometimes. It could be pessimism, dark thoughts, like thinking the worst. But I think you're kind of, some of you I think are coming out of this energy. It's like you're releasing this energy, but it's in regards to this home situation being delayed or not working out the way you want it to. I think, let's see, I need another card for that. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, please. Knight of Pentacles. You are, let's see. This is Thursday. So whatever's happening Thursday is involving possibly either a burdensome situation at home or something that needs some attention at home. For a lot of you, I feel like it's something that it's either something that has become financially draining, or some type of disappointment within the home. It could be conflict around money, some type of family misunderstanding, or some type of situation at home being neglected. And with the 10 of Swords, it can represent the ending of a relationship, that, like, coming out of repressive thoughts and depression and negative thinking and pessimism. It could be about this situation. You could be like, your feelings about whatever this situation is at home, or this family situation is, your depression you could be coming out of this depression about it. You could be making wise investments of your time, energy, and effort towards healing, or you could be planting new seeds elsewhere to take your mind off of it. But I feel like you are coming out of some type of depression, or some of you are just depressed about this situation, but I think some of you are coming out of it. You're making wise investments. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Investing your time, energy, and money wisely. Maybe you've learned something from this situation. Maybe there was a financial loss that you took in the past, and you're learning about it. You're learning from it now, and you're making wise investments with the Knight of Pentacles here. That was Friday. With the Chariot card, we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. You're moving towards a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start, something that involves creativity, possibly spirituality, something you're passionate about, something that makes you excited, possibly makes you feel young. It's the birth or the invention of something, a new venture, good news, inspiration, the spark of something new. Could also involve travel, actual travel with the Chariot card here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius from energy. This is the beginning of something, but this is definitely progress, major progress on Friday. Friday, let's see, Saturday, we have the 9 of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. So you could be having anxiety about a decision you made regarding love, or decision that needs to be made regarding love. The Lovers represents love and decisions. The relationship you have with yourself could also be a soulmate connection. Gemini energy, you could be dealing with the Gemini. It deals with the heart chakra and matters of the heart in general. This is a commitment point within a relationship. You could be stressed about committing in a relationship. You could be trying to make a decision about committing in a relationship, or you could have commitment issues. You could be having some jealousy. You could be feeling imbalanced in a relationship. You could be cheating. That could be giving you anxiety. Some of you are cheating and you have anxiety about it. You're stressed about it because you know you're doing wrong, or you think someone is cheating on you. But this could definitely be someone clear my energy. This could definitely be someone avoiding a decision regarding commitment. This is confusion within a relationship, imbalance, arguments, indecision, or making the wrong choice, making poor choices based on lust. Also broken hearts. You could be feeling brokenhearted by something, and that could be giving you anxiety. That's Saturday. Sunday, you're feeling drained, you're feeling depleted. We have the Magician in the reverse as well. You're feeling like you can't manifest what you want. You could be feeling indecisive. You could have poor follow through. You could have poor focus. Your creative focus could be off. You could just be feeling a lack of creativity altogether. You could have some creativity blocks. You could have been misinformed by someone with this High Priestess here. Somebody could have misinformed you on Tuesday about something, or gave you some false information and you acted on it, and you ended up taking a big loss. So be mindful of that, because I feel like on Monday you're feeling a little cocky and you might be taking a leap of faith, and I don't know, you may be wanting to take a leap of faith, and then Tuesday maybe somebody gives you some false information and makes you feel like you can go ahead and take the leap. And then you take the leap. Wednesday we got this here, but we also have the World card in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So something's being delayed. There's some lesson that's not being learned, and there's sporadic effort. With the Magician in the reverse though, it's either misuse of power, lacking commitment. I definitely feel like there's a lack of commitment if this is a relationship energy that I'm picking up on for some of you. This could be many things because it's the week. So think about how many different experiences you have between Sunday and Monday, you know, or Monday and Sunday, whatever. But by Sunday, the 1st, you could be feeling drained. On this day is when Mars moves into Cancer. Mars is our Mars is our chaos planet. Sex, drugs, rock and roll is what they say. But Mars moves into sensitive Cancer. So your emotions could be, you could be feeling depleted. You could be feeling extremely drained. You could be feeling unfocused and just lacking energy. I feel like this is just plainly feeling extremely drained and lacking energy, lacking focus, lacking creativity. So let's get some advice for you from the Starman Tarot deck. 3 cards. Actually, let's get some advice. I'm going to clarify the whole spread. This is your advice. Clarify the whole spread for each day. That way we get advice for every single day of this week on how to deal with these situations. 2 more shuffles for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I don't know how many that was, but okay, that should be enough. All right. All right. Monday, we have the 9 of Wands. This is my push through card. Let me look at this book real quick. It talks about being resilient. Learn to build resilience. Move beyond the darkness within you. Push through the weariness. You're almost finished. It's about pushing through like a task is almost completed. It's also about standing your ground. I think someone may be trying to not coerce you, or someone may be influencing you to take this leap of faith before you're ready to, or someone may be getting your head. You need to stand in your ground. The King of Pentacles is very secured and very, like, he's not an insecure person, male or female. So you should definitely stand your ground with this Nine of Wands, and don't let anybody influence you to do something that you don't really want to do, and get into this ego battle where you have to prove something and you end up taking a big loss at the end of the week. That's what I get from that. Tuesday we have the Ten of Wands. This is about releasing a burden, I can tell you for sure. With the High Priestess in reverse and the Four of Cups. Oh Lord, I'm trying to do too much at one time. Lighten your load and admire the beauty surrounding you. Determination to see the situation through to the end. Make one more good push. I feel like this is when you're going to have to deal with this person trying to get in your ear, misleading you or misguiding you. I feel like this is going to be you, and this person is going to be like, here, take it, here, take it. And it comes with like super, like strings attached or whatever. So you should definitely just be mindful of whoever this person is that's trying to mislead you. Lighten your load so that you can hear your intuition clearly. But also push through the situation. The 10 represents a cycle ending. We got hella 10s here. How do I have the 10 of Wands twice in this deck? What the fuck? I have the 10 of Wands twice. Now I gotta go count these cards. How the fuck did that happen? Okay. Okay, we got cycles wrapping up though. Cycles are definitely closing here. Since like this is maybe Jupiter energy affecting you throughout this reading. Okay, this is really weird. I'm thrown off by that. Clear my energy. Okay, so there's a need to lighten your load and see the situation through. So like if you're needing to stand your ground here, continue to see it through on Tuesday. Like see it through to the end. I feel like by Tuesday, if you can get through Tuesday, you should be okay. And then the Eight of Swords here represents restriction. Explore the realm of constriction and how it frees you. Power of surrender. Freedom is a state of mind. Become a catalyst of transformation. Yeah, I feel like whatever this restriction is probably what's keeping this cycle from closing with the World card in reverse. It's probably keeping this new era, this new cycle delayed. There's some type of restriction that needs to be explored and addressed and faced and dealt with, but this sporadic energy has to be, it has to like calm down a little bit so that you can focus on addressing whatever that is. I didn't even address this, the overall theme. The Princess of Cups, that would be the Page of Cups. That would be the Page of Cups. So we have the Princess of Cups and the Page of Pentacles for the overall theme of the reading, and the Five of Cups. Sensitive and creative, open to psychic transmissions, unique perspective, dreamer. So yeah, this is someone who is open to new things, should be open to new things, be creative, be in tune with your emotions when you explore, when you take into consideration the things that you're learning, when you take into consideration the things of the past. This Five of Cups could be fear of loss or losing a relationship or a job or something like that. It's like following your dreams with this, being aware of your dreams, being creative, and like coming into your own perspective, finding your way, finding your voice, finding your creativity, and learning where to plant your seeds. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, so let's That was Wednesday right here. Thursday. Oh, that was Thursday. Oh, wait, no, that's Tuesday. This is Thursday. Sorry. Oh, Lord. The Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Life in this deck. With another 10. We got 3 10s over here with the Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. We have the Wheel of Life. This is about karmic forces, karmic cycles coming to a close. I think there are several cycles that are on the verge of coming to a close with all these 10s here. This is balance the light with the dark, understanding nature cycles, watching time pass, open yourself to the unfolding of life around you. So I think you should definitely be open to allowing these cycles to close. If there's some resistance here, this is just about being open and allowing the universe to take control. Okay, so Friday, we have the 10 of Wands. I don't know how I have 2 10 of Wands in this deck. I got to go through and count on my cards to make sure that I do indeed have 78 different cards. But I have the 10 of Wands twice in this deck. Don't know how, just realized that. But they both came out. What are the odds of that? So, this 10 of Wands energy is coming up again on Friday. Releasing a burden. I think maybe you're aware that you need to release the burden. And whether you do or not, I think by Friday you realize what the burden was. And if you didn't release it, you will release it. And it's no longer a problem because there's progress in your affairs and you're moving towards a new something, a new beginning. But you're releasing the burden. You're closing out a cycle. You're pushing through. This is your advice for Friday. Saturday, Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Oh goodness, why is it so hard to find? All right. Youthful enthusiasm and confidence. Harness the creative forces around you. Seek to innovate and experiment. This is you exploring your creativity and experimenting, testing your abilities, or needing to. With this situation with the Lovers reversed and the 9 of Swords, this is your advice for this with the Princess of Wands. You need to be confident and tune into your inner child. Excuse me. And harness the creative forces around you. Get creative and just like have fun. I don't think you should you shouldn't stress and think so much about it. And then Saturday we have the Devil card as your advice for Sunday. This represents embracing your inner trickster. This is Capricorn energy. This is advising you to give into your temptations. Do what makes you happy. Follow your instinct, so to speak. Making choices based on impulse rather than desire. You could be deceiving yourself or feeling hopeless. However, I think the guidance here is to just I think indulge a little bit in the things that make you happy. Maybe not in like any major addictions, but you can allow yourself to have a drink. You know, you can allow yourself to kind of cope or yeah, I guess like cope with this draining feeling that you feel by the end of the week. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know how I feel about this reading. Let's get 3 cards of advice for the overall week. Sorry. Let's get 3 cards for the 2 more shuffles. Let's get 3 cards for the advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Jupiter. So definitely don't do any excessive partying or drinking or going out, socializing. Make sure you put a cap on that. Make sure there's not too much drinking. Also drinking and driving. This is what I'm getting for some of you. This could be a little bit of like excess partying, lack of sleep. Be mindful of that. There's a need for rest and restoration. You could be neglecting responsibilities. That could be what this situation is. You could be neglecting some responsibilities, so be mindful of that. Your advice is to just watch that. The world here, again, in reverse. There's something that's not being learned. There's some unfinished business. There's some type of new era that's on the horizon, but it's being delayed. There's possibly some type of area of overindulgence in your life that you are having a hard time parting with, breaking away from. There's some type of overindulgence. Could be like a drinking habit for some of you. That's why, okay, for some of you it is a drinking habit. That's why I was like, if you like to drink, okay, you can have a drink, but watch it. Like, that's why I feel like some of you don't know how to have just one drink. You don't know how, you don't have like any willpower. You will overindulge, and I think that's why the devil card is here. It's like everything is okay in moderation, but there's some type of cycle that is not closing. There's some type of lesson that's not being learned. There's a delay here, and it needs your attention. There's some type of reassessment that needs to take place. There could be a third-party situation. If this is a relationship, somebody is definitely cheating. Somebody's cheating. With the Lovers in reverse, it's anxiety. You know you're doing wrong. Like, if this is a relationship with these 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Swords in reverse, and the sporadic effort and information over here, and the shit is probably gonna blow up in your face. And that's probably what all this is here. It's probably not working out in your favor, and you feel really drained because your games come to light. Or maybe this is telling you to own up to your shit on Sunday. I don't know. Somebody's cheating. Let's get the likely outcome. 3 cards for the likely outcome for Aries. 2 more shuffles. 3 cards for the outcome. Alright, okay. This is strength and resilience. Again, my push through card, the Knight of Wands again. There's a cycle that's, again, on the horizon. You need to push through. You need to stand your ground. There's some sacrifice that needs to happen. Only you will know what that is. Someone needs to sacrifice something in order to push through. But there's strength and resilience being represented here. Trying to figure out the next move with the 2 of Wands. This is probably I don't know. I feel like for some of you, if you may get to a place where with your partner where you can reassess the situation, the relationship, and get to a place of a working relationship. Like, find some type of harmony, some type of compromise. Get to a place where you can work together and reassess the relationship and figure out where you want to go next. This is about planning, partnership, passions, creative endeavors, things of that nature. Making decisions also, making decisions regarding relationships, travel. But I think this is reassessment and trying to, make new plans. And somebody's resisting the change. There's unexpected thoughts and feelings. There's some blame happening here. Scorpio energy. Somebody is clinging to outmoded values. There's some vitality in the situation. There could be a lot of anger, arguments. Yeah, especially if you're cheating, I can imagine. But somebody's not happy with this situation. The tower is falling and somebody's very bitter and upset and angry about it. There's a lot of blame being placed about fault, which is not really necessary. It's not really helpful. But there's a major change happening that somebody's not going to be happy with. Let's get a romance angels, or some romance angels. 2 shuffles. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? based on this spread. This could be the one you've already met the romantic partner you seek. I hope it ain't the one you're cheating on. If you're the one that's cheating. Oh, that card went flying. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. By living your life and giving yourself love, you will attract love externally as well. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You're definitely on a spiritual journey. Whoever this person is definitely a soulmate connection. Let's get one more. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So definitely get to a place where you can hear your intuition. This reading was all over the place, I know, but that is your reading for the week. I don't know if I'm going to do everybody else's reading like that because that was a little difficult. But that's your reading, Aries. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments. Connect with me on social media. All the information is linked below. If you want to book a personal reading or donate, that information is below as well. Until next time, peace, love, and light.